Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back reacting to another episode of Arcane. This is episode 4. It is called Happy Progress Day. Now, what happened last time on Arcane? Last time we lost a few people. We lost our homeboy. Powder kinda got her father figure and her two friends straight up killed. Which, I mean, good chance they probably wouldn't have escaped anyway, so it's not 100% her fault, but like, she didn't help is the main thing. And now she's being taken in by what's his name, the bad guy with the evil eye, and Vi is doing her own thing. So I guess we're gonna find out. I wonder if there might be like a time jump maybe, or like what's going down, because I feel like they wouldn't, they might just pick up right after, but who knows. Before we jump into this, please consider leaving a like on the video. That means a ton to me, helps my channel out a lot with the algorithm. If you're new here or find yourself coming back often, or you want to watch me watch more of Arcane, then hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description. But other than that, let's jump into episode 4 of Arcane. Oh, Mr. Hammerdinger. Mr. Himmerliner. Mr. Who's or What's It Face.
Stanwick Padidley. Huh.
Padidley. Interesting name. I don't know if I would want that name.
He realized nothing he could accomplish could compare to the contributions of his students.
I had no idea.
The council has recommended you give the Progress Day speech this year.
Really?
But
why?
you always give that speech.
Yeah, but now he's gonna set his personal things aside and let you do it.
People love a grand reveal.
Victor and I have just the thing. The next chapter of Hextech. Come to the lab this afternoon, I'll show you.
I'll look forward to it. You certainly have something to live up to, my boy.
Okay, so how far have we jumped? Probably just a few years at max, right? Like there's no way it's like a, because he looks the same. We'll make the blimp teleport. God dang, son. That's insane. So, how long did it take them to like perfect that?
Our most famous protege, Jace Tallis.
Dang,
The
man.
visionary behind the Hex Gates.
Oh,
a
okay,
beacon
this
of trade
lady.
and prosperity for our great city.
Bruh, you threw him out in the street. You don't deserve to put his name in your mouth. Cue that song. Take his name out of your mouth.
Right.
You don't deserve to mourn. Oh, this is the little girl that he was friends with. Okay, so people wearing masks is never a good sign, so there's gonna be an attack. Oh, yo, that guy's got a hoverboard. Is this like Treasure Planet?
From your friend downtown.
Oh, are you the lady that got eviscerated by the explosion? Bruh. That's bitchin'. Yeah. I want one of those.
Oh shit, the firelights!
Firelights! Friggin' ollies and stuff? No!
We have 5 minutes till they're out of there.
Yo, this person's awesome.
Never seen this much shimmer before.
Purple sauce. Is it powder? That drawing looked like one of her little monkey things. Chuck flares into rooms with barrels. You will die. Oh, yep, more gonna die in it. Definitely powder. Powdered and exploded your friends. Okay, so the significant time jump. I wonder how old she is. Slash, how old was she before? She's straight up wanting to kill people. Oh, and there's her sister.
I can't lose you.
Is it? Is that her sister? Or is she just seeing her in this girl?
I want to fight. You're not ready.
Okay, I'm guessing that wasn't her sister. Bruh. First of all, where did you get that gun? Second of all, you're gonna destroy your ship.
You are supposed to guard the cargo.
She's kind of crazy.
Professor,
That thing's so
I'm
cute.
so glad you could make it.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, my boy. Wait! Holy sprockets.
We found a means to fortify the crystals. This new version is stable and absolutely safe.
I'm guessing by that crutch it took a little bit. Wow. So you gonna... Dang, son. I feel like they're
The
gonna
mechanical arms
either shut this down right away or turn it into weapons. Yikes.
It's finally possible.
Yeah, maybe you need a little bit more testing.
Give it a decade of careful research, and it will be ready.
a decade.
Oh, don't worry, my boy. It zips past you in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, when you're like 1 trillion years old like you.
Keep at it, and I'm sure you will discover a way to safeguard Hextech against misuse.
Yeah, I mean, he was originally concerned with this type of technology getting in the hands of the common person anyway, so it's not likely that he would be thrilled with it now. Yo, you didn't want to check to see if there's like a ladder? Or some stairs? How are you gonna get back up?
Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair.
I don't know,
Yes,
she's
sir.
looking for more
Good.
work.
I want this one on a boat to Stillwater Prison. Yes, sir.
Looking for more important work.
One of those
She just lands on the
fire
desk.
with a girl. Sisters, right? You can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker.
Today's screw up is that
You're weird.
I'm doing this for us, Jinx. All of us.
Okay, she changed her name to Jinx. Why? Why did you do that?
It wasn't her. It wasn't.
Yo. Yeah.
I know,
Oh,
just
you've seen her
just
dead
some
friends too?
wannabe street trash. I got confused, that's all. Now he thinks I'm weak.
You're crazy. Victor, what's wrong with you, boy?
A few years ago, the Hex Gates opened their ports to the world.
Few years ago. How many years ago?
But we're not done yet. This year, we've created something new for you.
Are they actually going to show it off?
That we will share with you when the time is right.
He caved to the pressure from Heimerdinger. Oh, they left. Dang, man. I mean, I think they need a little bit more testing on their machine, if I'm being honest.
Get the fire brigade!
Get the fire brigade! Okay, that's a fake voice. Don't go in there. You're gonna die. That is something Jinx created.
I'm a helpless little girl, and I set the building on fire. By accident. Totally by accident.
Oh no! Explosion!
I brought this dynamite. Goodbye.
Oof. Yo. All her squad mates just got straight up murked. Jinx, you crazy girl. Why are you doing this? How far you have strayed from the path of God.
I have come before you to recommend that we suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved, including our laboratories, the refinery, and the Hex Gates.
Have you
That
lost
is,
your mind?
The Hex Gates must remain.
It's a substantial move.
Until her status is still winter.
Yeah, you'd kind of ruin the economy that's been set up, man.
I propose that a new chair be brought forth, and that House Talus be elevated to this august body.
What?
As a councillor, he will have the resources necessary to protect all our investments.
I don't know if he
Is highly irregular.
wants
The
that.
council has held 7
Hey, yo, Jinx.
That's me!
Half a dozen enforcers dead! Enforcers dead!
I mean, good haul, though. You're so weird. I don't think he's upset with you anymore, though. Yo, what is this?
I need to speak with one of the inmates.
It's prison?
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
Well, there's been an incident.
Oh, he was yeah, he was murdered.
Well, not so pretty kind.
Or just attacked. Ooh, is it Vi? It is. Look at that pink hair. She's in prison. She tatted. Dang, girl.
Who the hell are you?
Okay, we feeling it. We feeling it. Okay, solid episode. We pick up a few years after the instance in the aquarium. I think I don't know if it was an aquarium. It was the Undercity, back when all our friends died. And we're mainly following Jace and Jinx this episode. Jace is like top dog in the city now. Like his Hextech, him and Victor's Hextech has kind of made them like the coolest people in this city. Basically, if he wanted to run for president, they'd probably vote for him. Like that, he's that type of popular. Victor, I think, a little less so, because he's not he's not the pretty boy face that you can put on things. He seems to be getting sick. Like he's coughing a lot, and he has a crutch that like he needs to walk with. So I'm kind of curious, like what's the deal with that? Like, why is he? Did they mention that before, or show hints of that I just missed? Because that I didn't expect that, and I'm kind of curious to see where that's gonna go. But even like Jace, I don't know what his like motivations right now are, or like how he feels about some of this stuff, because him and Victor wanted to show off their new creation, right? And then Heimerdinger's like, no, you need 10 years more testing. And I don't know about 10 years, but like they need a little bit more testing. Their stuff was not quite smoothed out, even just the few things they showed. So I think a little bit more testing was good. He seemed like he went along with that, right? Like he was like, okay, I'll change my speech while I'm up there. And then when they were like, hey, we should make him be on the council, he seemed like not into that idea at first when it was happening. So I'm curious to see where his storyline's going to go. We also followed Caitlin, the police officer, or the Piltover guard, the Piltover enforcer, basically like a police officer. So she was the little girl that he was friends with last time. Like he worked for her parents, and they threw him out on the street until his inventions were awesome, and then now they're like, oh, we're best friends. He came from our spot. He was one of our bits. Like, shut up. You don't deserve to talk about him. Keep his name out of your mouth. But she wants to be Kate. I'll just call her Kate. She wants to be like more, right? Like she's kind of got the crappy duties, the like non-important stuff, right? Like she's being handed these assignments that aren't dangerous, that are just kind of like, you know, she wants more from what she's getting in that, and she's trying to investigate like what's going on with all the attacks, and she thinks it's one big conspiracy thing. She's essentially like a beat cop that's trying to like be a detective. And no one wants her to be a detective. Everyone's like, no, like you're on the graveyard duty now. Like stop trying to be cooler than you are, even though she probably could be pretty cool. And she, I think, did she get fired, or like what happened with her job? Because she gets put on this graveyard shift, right? And then is like one of the only survivors of this explosion. And did her parents go and talk to the council or the enforcer leaders and be like, yo, we want her off the force? Or did she just get fired and that was like the only job she could get now is on Jace's staff? They weren't super clear on that, I guess. But then the biggest thing other than that is following Jinx, formerly Powder. She changed her name due to Vi calling her a Jinx in her most traumatic moment of her life, and now that's what she goes by, and she's got something going on, like she's either like schizophrenic or just like I don't know exactly what's going on with her, but like the way that the camera and stuff goes when it's just focusing on her, and when she's like, it like cuts to like different points where like it's almost like it's following her consciousness, where like it'll switch to different thoughts and cut out like a few seconds because that's how her brain is working or something like that. I don't know. She's kind of insane though. I think that that day, back when like everyone she loves died except for, I mean, Vi kind of died in a sense where she was like, "You're dead to me." Like that day kind of broke her brain, and now she is villainous and vindictive, and she kills people. She's tatted up. Both her and her sister are tatted up now. She seems significantly older, probably like 5-10 years older almost. So I guess I don't know exactly how long this has been since the last thing. It's been at least 2 years. We know that much because the one dude talked about how last year at Progress Day they showed off like teleporting blimps or whatever, and then now it's this Progress Day. So it's been like at least a year to the blimp thing, and then another year to this day. So at least 2 years, probably more, because they had to stabilize the crystal. They had to do all this jazz. So it's been at least a couple years, but it looks like it's been like 10 years almost, because Powder was what, like, I don't know, how old was Powder? Anywhere from 9 to 13 maybe. And now she looks like she's 20. I don't know. So it's been, I'm gonna say it's been 7 years, because that seems like a healthy, fair number. But yeah, she's been going on a rampage, and she's kind of like uncontrollable at this point. But she stole their refined crystal, and Silco's gonna use that thing for God knows what. But the stinger of the episode, Kate had to go to prison. She wanted to talk to the guard initially, but he got his face caved in by Vi. Vi probably had some unfinished business with this man, so as soon as she saw him come into prison, she's like, "You're gonna die." And now I assume those two are gonna be working together in some capacity. So yeah, this I think the way that these episodes came out, right? They did 3 a week or something like that. So the first 3 came out, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So this is kind of like the first episode of a new arc, so to speak. And it definitely felt like that. It definitely, there weren't necessarily significant stakes, and it was reintroducing us to the characters that we know in their current forms, and I liked that. My only issue was that my internet was being slow, so it wasn't in its full HD glory. It was in like 720p the whole time, and friggin' annoying. Yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it a lot, and I can't wait to see more. But let me know what you guys think of this episode down below in the comments. If you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a ton to me, and it helps my channel out a lot. If you're new here or find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of Arcane. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. It is linked in the description below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.